Welcome to this game of Mechabellum. I'm fighting against a Chinese player with 1, 2, 3, 4 A, B, C, D. There is Chinese name. And my options: Missile Specialist, Rhino, Training, and Fire Badger. Look at those. I go for Training, but Rhino Spec look at really good too. But Training is what I go. Void Eyes and Fire Badgers. My opponent: Elite, Saber, Amplify, and Speed Specialist. Looking at those: Amplify or Sabertooth. You could go for Elite, but just start with Shaft. I don't like Elite packs that don't start with Shaft. And my opponent ended up going for a Sabertooth spec. So we both start with 5 Badgers. Just he starts with Marksman and I with Void Eyes. You see me going aggressively, making a line of units here. Advancing on his side there where there is no defense. And leveling my middle Void Eye. My opponent is positioning similar to me, but I think I will change and go to this side. You see me putting my crawlers in the back. Though no crawlers in front right now. Because I don't really care if the marksman starts with one lock on one of my 5 badgers. It wouldn't be a problem for me. No, we actually go on opposite sides. Few parts of each army detached to fight each other. Although I am at disadvantage here because I sold my turret and he didn't sell his, so his turret helped him. And my Void Eyes also got insta-locked, 2 of my Void Eyes. Few of his units were going to try to go for my tower, but they would get destroyed by my turret anyway, if they try it. Here my Void Eye is doing their job, killing the 5 badgers. I just need my last 5 badger to kill those fangs. And he managed to kill them. Now go Void Eyes, kill the marksman! No! Only 1-on-1 and it's a loss. By 1 marksman. But considering I had 50 mineral advantage, I wasn't supposed to lose. But those, when one starts on each side, it's unpredictable who will manage to win. Here we get storms, and hard to refuse storms in this case when my opponent is with a very slow army. Tanks and 5 badgers and marksmen. So at least right now, no crawlers. So 1 storm here to defend this tower with 1 crawler behind to buy some time for the storm. My opponent decides to do the same, even if my army is not that slow, but my crawlers are behind my army. I will need crawler in front to distract the storm. I'm also grabbing fangs because I do lack anti-air. And I wanted something to be able to deal with anti-air, and it also serves as shaft clear to help the storms, which will need help because my opponent bought 1 crawler and put here. And it will be quite annoying. While I am putting crawlers here, try to pull part of his army. I will pull the 5 badgers, a few crawlers and the marksman, but One missile landed correctly and killed quite a few crawlers. His army is completely divided, now it's turning back. Managed to kill the crawlers because of the fangs. And my storms will have time to do something. Tower debuff, right in time. So, managed to kill the 5 badgers. Problem here is they are going for my tower. Only one crawler going for his tower. And right in time. So they will turn and host the crawlers that were going to eat the marksman. Few of my voids are going for his tower. Can they do it in time? Still one alive here. Now they just need to kill few fangs and the marksman. The buff is helping a lot, and this time Void Eyes win, with 3 still alive, which is the same as one marksman in damage department. Looking at those, I already have intensive training, don't think I need another one. Heavy armor could be useful, even if I don't have any level 2. 5 badger yet, but I can create one. So that will be my idea here, go for heavy armor. Grab a new 5 badger, put it on this side, level it, and give the heavy armor. So now I have a very resilient defense on this side. My opponent goes for the fire explosion, so squashing charge for his 5 badgers. And I am expanding my line. Even if I do need some crawlers in front, so those marksmen don't insta-lock on my 5 badgers. And also need crawlers here to distract his storms. My Void Eyes here is already level 3. Though as you can see, I have not invested more on Void Eyes. At least not yet. Only with the starting ones and no techs. My opponent went for a deep flank with crawlers and 5 badgers. And with the explosion it will be really annoying. You can see the explosion has been very effective. Look at this tower, almost destroyed. And I got obliterated. Now I need to solve a problem. My badgers exploding on top of my army and killing everything basically. Only my own 5 badgers can survive a little bit more. The rest of my army is all vulnerable. Rhino Assault can be useful. My opponent has 2 openings for Rhino Assault in here. 33 could go here, here and here. Here too, but it would go for the storms first. You see me going for charged shot. The idea being to kill the 5 badgers faster. If I kill them faster, they won't explode on top of my army. It will explode midway. I'm also grabbing Rhino. So when they explode on top of the Rhino and don't hit my army. My opponent will also grab Rhino and throw one here. And Phantom Ray. Which is something I wasn't expecting. And I don't have very good anti-air in here. Let's see, I grabbed another Rhino to put here. Counter this 5 badger. And to annoy his storms. He will put a 5 badger here, so my rhino won't go for his tower. In here, my rhino is distracted with his crawlers and got chopped by his own rhino. But the voids are doing their job. In here, rhino's doing very well, getting the tower. Even if he didn't went straight for the tower. The other one saved this distraction. And I am winning. You can see the void won the fight in here because of the debuff. Look at this. Almost dead, went there and said, "You are not killing me, marksman." Chopped him in half. Actually chopped him in half. You can see 2 parts of the marksman. But I simply can't win. Even if my rhinos did very well, I had nothing to kill this phantom ray. Only a few things here that died to the 5 badgers. So now I have to solve the air problem. But I don't need Phoenix to do that. You see me grabbing Tarantula, selling, and air mode Void Eye. They can solve my 5 badger problem and any heavy air problem. And now they are completely safe against explosions. I think I will grab attack on my 5 badgers too. And the rhinos also need armor. I went for a range on the 5 badgers, although I should have went for squashing charge too. With squashing charge, they are basically would do the same as the opponent and would kill the shaft, which is their purpose, and would stay more forward and protect my void eyes against the marksman. So that was a mistake. Instead of going for range, I should just have went for squash. You can see armor on the rhinos, even put one here in the deep flank. Idea being to pull his units and get to the tower faster. You can see the phantoms here, he put on this side too, which will help him deal with my rhino, but they take some time to spawn and are free kills for my voids. The rhino had to spawn, died, but go rhino and tower debuff, so it worked perfectly, pulling his units so I could get the tower. And suddenly I am actually winning, even if he still has a few units here. So, Void Eyes killing the Phantom Race. Marksman. I even still have one 5 badger alive. The Fangs are being annoying, fighting the Phantom here. Phantom without high explosive is very bad at clearing shaft. As you can see, how many shots it took to kill, like what, 7 Fangs? 4 attacks to kill 7 Fangs. And it's dead. So victory, even if it's a very small one. But lots of levels. Here we get cards, but none of those look that good for me. So I'll just skip. Grabbing the levels on the voids. Now I just need to improve what I already have. I don't really need, right now at least, I don't really need any new units. So you see me just grabbing more 5 badgers, putting here to kill the crawlers faster. So I can free this deep flank and you faster to move forward. I did go for range enhancement, so the third attack for the Void Eyes, which was very expensive, but it helps them a lot. They were very low range before, because Aerial Mode reduces the range by 50. It's a heavy price to go away. And my opponents start going for Raidens now, which are a good counter against Voids. Since they target 3 targets, it's perfect to kill them. And since his 5 Badgers are destroying my Shaft, and I also have 3 5 Badgers, Raiden is actually a very good counter. You can see my Rhino causing problem here, but the level 2 Phantoms can kill it quite easily, and with Self-Cloak, which is very cheap. I even put on my Phantoms now, because it's only 100. You can see his Raiden is doing a lot of damage, but died. Only 1 Raiden, and I have a lot of Void Eyes. So even if he started grabbing a good unit against me, still victory for me, although not a lot of damage. And I need to do more damage if I want to win. Here, Wasps look at like the best one for me. You can see his board, he has fangs in front, but that's it. And Phantom Switch can kill Wasps, but are not great against them, unless you get grab High Explosive, which I don't think he even has High Explosive. No explosive on his Phantoms. You can see I'm finally going for Scorching Charge too. It will not only make them go forward and explode, but will also get them a lot of HP. Enough to survive shots from the Raidens. And even if the Raiden, level 2 Raiden, can get this 5 Badger below half HP, but it will still go forward and explode, killing the Shaft, so doing its job. You see my opponent going for Wasps here in the middle. I end up not getting the Wasps. And I do completely forget to attack against Wasps, even if I grabbed my own Wasps here. So 3 towers for the Wasps. So 9 seconds of tower debuff, it was a level 1 tower. The other side, the Void killed the few Wasps that went there, but with 9 seconds on a battery that was already close, and now he has 3 Raidens. You can see it went very badly for me. So big mistake here, forget to protect my tower. And that is a lot of damage. Look at the Vortex, level 6 grab. How absurd is this? Level 6 units, 2 level 6 units. But it's not what I need. What I need is Farseer. Farseer with AA. You can see I still have the scanning radar on the Farseer. I forgot to change. Need to change for extended range. But for now, AA will have to do. They still have more range than the Raidens with the aerosolization, even if only 5 more. But I can still click this and get 10 more, so it goes off to 15. My opponent is still getting levels on his Phantoms, which, if they are getting levels, they are doing something. He is starting to sell his units here. He is going for a Rhino in the back here. I was going to throw my Rhino here, but I think I will just throw defensively. So I don't want my tower to get taken again. And my Rhino is stronger than his Rhino because I have attack. Shoot the Wasps. So they should be really annoying against both Phantoms and Raidens, especially Raidens. It's the one I want to annoy. And not target my voids, but my opponent's going for Fortress. Fortress with AA. It's actually good against both voids and wasps. Question is, can his fortress survive long enough to kill my heir? Farseer is still here. His fortresses are dead. My right side is winning very convincingly. My left was not winning, but thanks to the buff, it won. And this Farseer did almost 100,000 damage, and it's the top 3 damage of my board. If you look, it's a 2 Void Eyes picture, the top 1 and top 2. Looking here, none of those look good for me. Even a corner factory here would not be, although on the first turn it could probably work. But he has Raidens, a Raiden Locket, and he has Ionization on the Raidens. I'll just skip, put shields on protecting my towers. It's just to protect against the Vulcan. If someone throws a Vulcan in the back, if there's a shield, the Vulcan will waste the entire match trying to destroy the shield. You see me adding another Farseer here and scanning radar. So I increased the range of all my units by 10, and with the tower buff by 15. That will give a little more range for my voids. You can see my level 5 void here, top 1 on damage. Almost 115,000. It was level 3, now level 4, 95,000. So the voids are doing a lot of damage. My badgers are here, finally got level. And let's see if my range upgrade works. Missile took care of his units here. You can see the Vulcan trying to destroy the shield, doing nothing. And he even pulled the units here, so he did something. My voids here are dying, but on the middle and the right, I'm still winning. And with the tower debuff, I can kill the last 2 Raidens, which are doing a lot of damage, as you can see. Rhino is still alive. Even if it's not doing a lot of damage, the Rhino is doing very well, this one. And the other serves as distraction. And here we get Lightning Storm, which is great for me, but great for my opponent too, because I can't protect my voids. There is nothing I can do to protect my voids against a Lightning Storm. And his Raidens are much more resilient. A Lightning Storm will not kill a Raiden, but it will kill a Void Eye. Especially since I don't have shield. I have electromagnetic armor, which in this case is not very good, since his Raidens one-shot my voids. So shield would have been better, but you can't have all the attacks. Unfortunately, I would like a 50 attack on the Void Eye. Strangely, my opponent throws the Storm in here. Okay, it's my stronger side in case it's the one I am always winning, but if I was him, I would throw the Storm here and try to overwhelm this side and go for my tower. Even with the storm, you'll see me grabbing more wasps and putting them in front, because I want them to get targeted by the anti-missile, the missile barrages from the fortress, instead of they targeting instantly my voids, which are currently the ones in front. I also put a lot of shoots, you can see. At least will protect my ground units against the storm. I'll throw it here, so what of... not wasted. Almost wasted. These my units are running away from the shield. You can see he moved his units to this side. Quite a strange move. He weakened his strong side. And suddenly I am the one grabbing the buff on this side, and this side too, because he threw his units behind his tower. So very strange move from my opponent, and it's defeat for him. So a very explosive match with exploding 5 badgers on both sides. Lots of units, round 10, but let's take a look if I go for my opponent's side of the board. Let's see if doing what I said would have been better for him. Lightning Storm, of course. Throw it here. Actually, like this. And what he needs here, more fortress and more radiance. Another fortress here. We need more radiance on this side. Range, speed, that's loan, and another Raiden. It's also shield. Damn it. Here. Those 5 badgers are going to explode, but no, looks like he's still going to lose. This side here is always winning and running. Now it's grabbing his tower before he can grab mine, and just going around killing his unit. So my strategy also didn't work, so which means my comp was better. The Void Eye is doing quite a great job. So what should he have done? I think he should have doubled down on the Raidens and not starting going fortresses. If he had just grabbed more Raidens and went fork on them, it only reduces their range by 10, but 5 targets. Suddenly he will kill my wasps a lot easier. Or maybe he should have went AA wasps. Probably the better choice if he went AA wasps together with his Raidens. The AA wasps could deal with my own wasps and my void eyes. And Farseers are not that great at killing wasps. And I also can't quite go Mustangs because there's fire everywhere when we are fighting. So Mustangs are not a great unit for this match, with exploding badgers on both sides. So probably the answer is AA Wasps when he went Fortress. So instead of going Fortress, he should have went AA Wasps. And I think he would have won, or not, maybe. He was already behind 1 tech on the Wasps, but I could also go AA. I would have to triple tech my Wasps. Shield, AA, and range to try to fight his own Wasps. But we would have to see. But that didn't happen. I can only speculate. But that's it for this game. Hope you all enjoyed. Don't forget to leave your like and subscribe, and I will see you on the next one.